Alright y'all, what's good? It's your boy The Fader. I'm back at y'all again with another video, and today I figured we touch on the topic of building your clientele. Okay, now this is coming from a person that has a lot of experience. I've learned from various different and other great barbers. I've seen it happen for myself and for others, so this is just me passing on the knowledge so that the next generation coming up, if they want to take it very serious, you're going to be successful if you just apply these tips and these steps on how to build your clientele. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, we're going to just get up into it, because it's very important that you have great people skills. You have to have great people skills when you're building up your clientele, because the most effective way would be going outside and actually talking to the people, touching the people, getting connections so that they have a reason to come here to your barbershop, sit in your chair, and get the services that you actually are offering. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to take you getting business cards. You have to go out here, be confident in your abilities, and you have to market yourself outside of the shop. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Social media is another great way to build your clientele. You got various different apps. You got Facebook, you got Snapchat, you got Twitter, you know what I'm saying? You got Instagram. You got everything at your disposal. You want to use all these things that you have in your arsenal to your advantage. They're all attributes, so you want to definitely make use of those. At the same time, you have to develop your people skills. Like, it's nowhere around that. Like, even though we are in the age of social media, that does not give you the excuse to not know how to talk to somebody and be personable and connect with somebody in a real way. That's the most effective way that I've seen, and it works for me. I could go outside right now and bring in as many people as I want to go get a haircut. Just depends on how many you talk to. You can go outside and you can actually bring these people in the same day. The same day. You can talk to somebody right now in a store. You can bring them right to your barbershop, and that's money in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? So that's rule number one. Develop yourself. Be confident. Present yourself right. Make sure your clothes are clean. Make sure your face is clean. Your hands are clean. Make sure you smell good. Make sure you just look presentable, so when you do go outside and talk to these people, you give yourself a great first impression, so that you have them remembering you in their brain as somebody that will have them looking nice. You know what I'm saying? And groom them well. That's what this is all about. You know, so you want to present yourself the right way in order to attract what you want. It's all about the energy you put out. You know, if you feel great about yourself, then you're going to be confident that you can make somebody else feel great, and you're going to give them that confidence after they leave the shop and they get a service from you. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to just say this. Rule number two, you have to hone your skills, because once you get them inside of the shop, then you have to actually perform the service that you're marketing yourself to possess. So once they come into the shop, you give them the service. You have been practicing all these years. You have been gaining more knowledge. You have been applying that knowledge, and now you're successful, so you can demonstrate what you know onto an actual person, and you can get compensated for what you've actually just done. That's what the game is all about. You know, you want to hone your skills so that you can get paid. That's what it's all about. You don't want to cover up anything. You want to be 100% honest about what you can do, and you want to have proof that you can do that, and you want to keep the people revolving into your shop. You want them to keep coming back. You know what I'm saying? That's what the game is all about. To go back to what I was saying, when you go outside and you talk to these people though, don't be afraid of rejection. That's rule number one. Do not be afraid of rejection, because let's just face it, like, when you talk to people, some people just might be rude. It's okay. As long as you be 100% yourself, be confident in what you can do, and you really put that into the universe, the right people are gonna be accepting, I should say, of your energy. So that's all I'm saying. Don't be afraid of rejection, because it's okay. People just might be rude, or they might already have a barber, or stylist or whatever that they've been loyal to, and you know they don't want to switch it up. That's cool. You want to go for the people that are looking for what you provide. And if you are honing your skills and you're confident and you can walk outside and give somebody a business card or show somebody your cuts on Instagram and get their information and give them your location so that they can actually come here and get a cut, then you're going to be good, because they're going to be accepting of whatever you're serving them, or whatever you're selling them, I should say. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is to be patient. You know, in this whole process, I know we live in an age of instant gratification and things of that nature. You have to be patient. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's going to take a very, very long, you don't know. As long as you just do what you need to do every single day, I promise you, you're gonna get traction. It's gonna get better and better and better. You just have to be patient. You have to be consistent. You have to be determined that you're gonna build your books up, get this money so you can live your life the way that you wanna live it. At the end of the day, or when it all boils down to it, the way you wanna say, we're entrepreneurs. So this is what you live for. So you have to go out here and show the world what you do. Because ain't nobody just gonna come in and, you know, unless you work at a barbershop like that, you gotta have a barbershop with a great location anyway. That's rule number one. You should have learned that in barber school. That's another video we're gonna talk about. I'm just saying though, you should already be in a great location. So if you do sit in the shop all day, you do get traffic. I'm not saying you can't do it that way either. At the same time, you still gotta be patient and have discipline to sit in the shop. Some barbers might want to leave the shop, you know what I'm saying? They might want to sit there for like an hour, no cuts come through, they leave for a few hours and come back. They probably miss 3-4 cuts, depending on how much you cost. That could be 100, that could be 2-3, you know, that's money. So you have to be disciplined in whatever stage you're at in the game. You have to be patient, you have to have discipline, you have to be determined to see whatever goal you have until you accomplish it. You gotta see the goal through. You know what I'm saying? Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't get distracted. There's a lot of things you can do to get distracted. But like I say, entrepreneurs, nobody really tell you what to do. So you're pretty much free roam. So you have to, you know, have that sense of balance so that you can have the right game plan and actually use the game plan to win. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, that's pretty much all I really wanted to say for today. You know, if it's another thing I think of, it's going to be a part 2 or part 3. It's definitely going to be a part 2 or part 3 to these. It's going to be a series because it's a lot more I could say. It's just like, you know, for today, we're going to keep it like that. You know what I mean? Just have great people skills. Put yourself out there. Make yourself presentable so that when you do go outside and you are talking to these people, you can bring them in, and then make sure you hone your skills so that you can always give great services to make the customer feel confident, because you're confident in your abilities and what you can provide for them and give them. So that's all I wanted to say for today. It's your boy, The Fader. I'll catch you on the next video.